اتحاد خوب.
Of course, once is cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl.
Elke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigger.
خیلی باحال.
Bonds of
تو
friendship with
بعد
his
وقتی
clan.
که
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man.
ای بابا.
That got him here.
Have you found anything?
Trigger was shot where he sat. Probably as he read the letter.
نامه رو میخونده.
One of the guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape.
رو برداشته و سعی کرد در بره.
He did. The arrow is a Dane who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests he is an archer.
I bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in London.
یو گایز چطورید؟ میدارم هر چی کسید خوب و خوش سلامت باشید. به پارت 50 این قضیه خوش اومدید بابا. من نمیدونم چه هر چقدر که میریم جلوتر باز هم میره جلوتر. تمومی نداره این بازی، واقعا میگم تمومی نداره و یه باید خراب کنیم. اوکی، به رندوی گزارش دهید. Oh my god.
Ranvi, our work is done in Oxenfordshire, but the cost has been high.
I feared as much when this letter arrived, from one called Fulke, addressed to you.
From Fulke.
From Fulke.
Gods, that witch.
It is there on the table.
نامه ای از فولک به گرگ نشان. ایور برکت‌های بزرگ بر شما باد. من فقط برای سهولت خیال شما می نویسم و به شما اطلاع می دهم که سیر در اصلا سالم است. من با او به خوبی به شایسته رفتار می‌کنم. سیر جهاد قله‌ای است که ما با آن آرزو می‌کنیم. خدایی در رفتار گوشتی انسان. من فقط امیدوارم که او قبل از اینکه در رنجش روشه کردند مثل من این را بدون و درک کند. ابزار
Fulke is with the Order of the Ancients. The same order Kjotve followed. The order that Basim and Hytham have pledged to destroy.
Eivor, what has happened?
Sigurd has been taken hostage, captured by King Alfred, and given to a woman named Fulke. A very dangerous woman.
What does she want with him?
I will spare you Fulke's ramblings, but know this. Sigurd did his part to secure an alliance with a thane called Gidrich. Gidrich is an honest man, and will come when I call. Until that time, Basim will locate Fulke. Look for his message when it comes.
مواد اولی خام. ایوالله اوکی. قبل اینکه اینو ادامه بدیم میخوام شهرت شهر رو زیادتر کنم با این کار.
Spread your wings, Sunan.
دست 45. خب یه 45 داریم، بعدش 60 رو پر میکنیم. این فکر کنم 45 باشه.
Eivor, good to see you.
How are you, Tovi? Holding up?
Much better now, I think. I miss Sven every day. And yet he is here with me. His hook got infused in every design. Believing that, it helps.
Glad to hear it. And happy to offer myself as your first canvas.
Good. Let's get started. Until I see you next.
میخواستم اینو بسازم 300 باش حرف بزنیم. ایوه ساختمان تکمیل شد.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
100 تا گرفتیم بس همشو مصرف کرد. اوکی و ادامه ماجرا و رنگ بی. اگه ما مأموریت ها اینه. اوف، یکی از این اصلی هاست. بزارید برسونید، داستان را ادامه دهید. ای بوی، بیا بریم گرندروش.
I want to see the Alliance map.
London.
Hytham asked that I travel to London. What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago. But it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients. He asked that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the north gate and start asking around.
اوکی، لندن رو به کاری میکنیم برامون سوگند بخوره.
I will.
Good. I await your return.
ای بوی، معمولیت همون چی هست؟ یه خانه جدید بسازید. شکست دیگه داره که به افراد نهانه واکینگ ها بر استخدام. خب این که رویای خیلی خب همون یه دونه رو داریم بس. Let's go.
Triple Gate of London. Might find an official worth his salt here.
Ooh.
I beg patience, all. We'll have this rack cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh? Hey, Barrow, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burr? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
The Captain Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to London 4 years back.
Trigger?
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner of knavery.
Stow!
Okay. Yine. اتحاد خوب.
Avgus wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgus wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant that if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir. Bob for it! That is filthy. Bob for it!
بذار من انجامش بدم.
Is this kind of noise coming to London?
Kill anyone, eh?
Well, your face is a skull caps, though.
خیلی از سریع سرعت. Okay, boy. بعد وقتا
God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself?
کنم یکی از چیزای بعدیمون افراد بعدیمون بشین.
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, was that it?
I will have dealings with any who can deliver fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of
من رو
London's
بچه
westerly
قربی
half.
لندنم.
I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of London.
دویه. جنگجوی خوبی هستی.
A burly name for a burly man. I like one who can hold himself in a brawl.
To walk tall in London, a man must know how to swing his fists.
It is not empty praise I give.
Well, your candor is appreciated.
Take me to your governor, though. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then.
آقا
Station
ازش
filled, flock
تعریف
shepherded,
کن.
and off to Trigger we go.
آی خدا.
And what can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Nene.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So,
این بودوی
this is
نه.
London, a city built by giants.
So they
Merci.
say. She's an old place, as early as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in London region. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
کشش نیستی هستی.
No, I was
خوبه.
raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, on me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke is an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in London for a season. 2 or 3 years back now. Wait, something's wrong.
Iron on the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here?
Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 oh, oh, oh.
God, no. No, no, no.
Okay.
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, Stowe. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithogs. It's time to fatter those men, Stowe. It can't go on like this.
If this one had a head, you'd be calling him Trigger, yes? Your governor.
God above, the man is dead. Some respect, please.
We'll get along well, you and me.
You must be Erke, London's second reeve.
Erke Botel's son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second reef?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigger.
خیلی
So the
بالا.
bonds of
تو
friendship with
بعد
his
وقتی
clan.
که
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man.
ای بابا.
I got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
There must have been known to.
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about London.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
There must have been known to. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this bird.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
Didn't know.
3 sets of footprints leave. 2
Good one,
average,
Dustin.
1 massive.
I didn't think.
He didn't want you to. It was his secret to keep.
Find anything?
Besides enough blood to repay
من
the
اینجا رو
city's
خالی
favors.
کنم. ممنون.
No.
نامه‌ای به اوبا دوست دارم، امیدوارم در این آب و هوای گرم رویت ریاض کرده باشی. بانک لندن هیچ وقت مثل نروژ سرد نمی‌شود ولی تقریبا همیشه بارانی است. از سرما خون درک‌هایم یخ بسته. مصیبتی که اینجا همه با آن مبتلا هستند. با این حال دیوارهای ما مقاوم و انبار آذوقه پر از گوشت شکار شده. دیگر دلم برای زندگی واکینگی تنگ نمیشه. به اندازه کافی در زندگی طول آفتاب رو تماشا کردم. موقعش رسیده که روی چمن‌ها دراز بکشم و اوقات فراغتم رو با زن‌های شهر پرسپری کنم. اوکی، اگر از خوابیدن روی عرشه کشی و یا از مزاحمت همیشگی ایوار خسته شدی، چه تخت پاداشی در انسرتاست. طرف همرزمت تریگر. به اوبا هم که نامه زدی. اینو دیدیم.
Can't make head or foot of all this. I just can't.
Look at us, sitting on our laurels while Eivor does all the work.
اوکی.
What do you see, Sunan?
این بیرون هیچی ند... آها اینا باشش. بابا خب اینجا دیگه هیچی نیست. من چی رو بررسی کنم؟ اوه اونجا بالا رو
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal?
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Perhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here.
اوکی.
Trigger was shot where he sat. Probably as he read the letter.
نامه رو میخونده.
One of his guards grabbed the seal and
موزش
tried to
نامه
escape.
رو برداشته و سعی کرد در بره.
He didn't.
اما نتونسته و دیگه زودتر پیداش کرده.
He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This killer was a message. Their footprints leave together, 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by monikers. The leech, the arrow, the compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise until we know more.
The arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in London.
The leech hails from Wessex. London is home to many of them as well.
And the compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
معبد میترایی ها دیگه چیه؟ چقدر از اینجا دوره؟
Mithraic temple. Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea. A so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city. Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stone.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
اوکی بریم ببینیم چه کسی همچین کاری میکنه.
To arms! Defend Trigger!
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of here. I must wear my reef's face for a time.
اوکی تو برد فاز کلانتری، منم میرم برای معبد.
Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word. Zunin, guide me. The temple of Mithras. Well guarded for...
Get back here! In step with me!
شما کاری ندارم.
Bring the power down!
بیا تو ولی خب بیای تو هم مجبورم باهاتون بجنگم دیگه.
Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted. Like we found in the villa. And there's a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith.
اوکی خیلی خب یکی چو پیدا کردیم.
The compass holds sway over the others. He has
کلیت
ordered
ما
the
باید
arrow to
رفتش
recruit
دیم آدم
archers
های
in a
تنهش
market to the
بوده
west. Worth a visit.
من نیاز داریم با آبران جز کردن فروخن. یکی داره یه گندی داره میزنه و اون گند نمیدونم چی میتونه باشه ولی هرچی که هست قراره که شهر رو تسخیر کنن این روی ما نمیذاریم این شهر اوه نمی چینجه حالا به صورت عادی میتونستیم پیداش کنیم نمیتونستیم
Messages between the leech and the compass. Healing, gutting. The leech is a strange one.
فرمانداری
The
میخواد در
compass calls to
کارمون
strikes.
دخالت کند باید فورا اون رو از بین ببریم به طوری که همه خبردار شن سرش از هم ببر و بنداز در رودخانه که چشمهش خود مایه شود قطنما سر چشمهش پیش من میماند چون خیلی به دردم میخورم ما هنوز خیلی تازه کار هستیم ولی میتوانیم با طرف زحمت زیاد پیشرفت کنیم زالو من فردا صبح با تریگر ملاقات میکنم در مورد مجاور گروه تاجر فرانسه به صحبت کنیم این آخرین بار خواهد بود که با او با من جر بحث میکند ابزارتون را آماده کنید کن همه لازم قرش را میآورد پدر مادر و یه مقدس به همراهتان کتاب قرار دادن یه باستانی بگذار تا خواستگاه پست ما شناخته شود ما ابزار باستانی هستیم ما پس مانده های دنیایی باستان هستیم دیگه اصلا نو محسوب میشویم بگذار تا وظیفه ما شهر داده شود ما چوکان های دادن فلان پیسار اوکی چرت پرت ایش چرت پرت بری کدوم بریه بری همون بری که اومدیم از این در میرم من دیگه چه کاریه باید بپیچونیم راهمونو. یه اومدم برم میرم بیرون. آجاز داداش شرمنده، من نمیخواستم شما رو بکشم. ایلای فرمانده. اوکی.
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Tigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in London.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Hey, what? You bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum. Notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they are called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
That would take some time to explain. But know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. Do we know anything we can act on?
یه دانمارکیه.
The arrow is a Dane who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests he is an archer.
I'd bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in London.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The arrow has orders from the compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
The leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I cannot say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately, but not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again in several places, cut to pieces.
Good Lord, Erke.
The compass is a mystery. He is mentioned often, but there is little to go on.
Said he was a Frankish captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along the Thames.
Captains are a transient sort. It may be he's far away, keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
We kill the arrow and the leech, then sit back and wait. Let the compass come to us. Let us not waste any more time. We'll find the arrow and the leech. Killing both should drag the compass back into port. Stow, I will catch you at the western market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the quays. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends. Go in his name, and be protected by him.
Okay. بریم زالو کمانو بکشیم. اوکی، قبل که بریم زالو کمانو بکشیم این قسمت تو همین رو تمام میکنیم. Thank you guys for watching. پارت بعدی میبینمتون.